This lesson covers finding parts of a whole in relation to a pie chart or a circle graph. Okay, students will be given word problems like this. Jane baked 48 cookies. How many sugar cookies did she make? How many chocolate chip? And then be given a pie chart that looks like this. Okay, first thing students need to understand is that the entire circle represents the total cookies that she makes. So the whole circle is 48. So if I cut a line down the middle, that tells me that half of the cookies she made were chocolate chip. So then students can think, okay, what's half of 48? Half of 48. And then students should recognize that this will be worked like the parts of a whole questions that we have in other word problems. Anytime that we have parts of a whole or a fraction, we divide in the basement and multiply in the attic. Now most students can pick it up pretty quickly. What's half of 48? Half of 4 is 2, half of 8 is 4, so half of 48 is 24. So how many chocolate chip cookies were made? 24. Then we take that pie chart and we cut that half in half again. So this half of the chart is cut in half again. So instead of halves, this is actually fourths. There was an imaginary line that kept going. These two pieces would actually be fourths. So a fourth of the cookie she made with sugar. So we're going to think, okay, what's 1/4 of 48? Now they can divide in the basement and multiply in the attic if they want to, or they can think, okay, I took my half and split it in half again. So if I know this side is 24, and I know this is half of that 24, then this sugar cookie should be 12. So she made 12 sugar cookies. Now I'm going to go one step further with this problem. What they'll usually do now is they'll draw a line and split up half of the fourths, which these will be called eighths. So she made 1/8 peanut butter and 1/8 raisin. So if they think about it, they can think, okay, well if a 1/4 is 12 and I split that fourth in half, what's half of 12? 6. Then what's half of 12 again? 6. So we should be able to add back all of our numbers to get our total. So 24 plus 12 is 36, plus 6 more is 42, plus 6 more is 48. So all of my parts add together to equal my whole. Let's do another problem. Let's say I have this problem. There are 24 students that ride bus 50 to school. How many 5th graders ride? How many 3rd? So let's say we have my whole circle. My whole circle represents the 24 students total that ride the bus. Let's say half of them are kindergartners. Now I'm going to take my half and cut it in half again to get my 5th graders. So if you think what's half of 24, 12. So 12 kindergartners ride bus 50. Now I took this half and cut it in half again to get my fourths. So then they can think what's half of 12 again to get here. So that would give me 6. Now I'm going to split my fourth in half again to get my 1st graders and my 3rd graders. So half of the 12 was 6. Half of the 6 would give me 3 in this box and 3 in this one. So now we should be able to add up all of our numbers to get back our total. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12. 12 on this half plus 12 on this half would give me my total of 24. I hope this makes more sense. And there won't be a whole lot of problems like this, but they need to understand it's really just parts of a whole, and they're thinking halves and wholes. Thanks.